Hey, it's the Notebook Tech Guy, and today I'm going to be going over the Lenovo Y70 80DU00F5US. I left a link in the description below to get a great deal on this model, and you can also read all of the user reviews and see what other people are saying about it, so be sure to check that out. So I'm going to jump right into it with the performance. This thing is running the Intel Core i7 4720HQ. This is a 4th generation Core i7, so it's running the Haswell architecture. It's a very powerful Core i7. It's one of the top performers, and it's definitely ideal for a gaming laptop. It has a base clock speed of 2.6 GHz with a turbo clock speed of up to 3.6 GHz. So this means it can dynamically increase or decrease as needed. So this is a quad-core processor. It's great for multitasking, and it can handle even extremely demanding software, no problem. So this model has 8GB of DDR3L RAM, and 8GB is plenty for most people. You have multiple programs running in the background without sluggish performance, and 8GB is suitable for this price range. So the graphics card is the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960M. This is one of NVIDIA's latest upper mid-range GPUs. You can handle modern games smoothly on medium or high settings, and I'm going to go over some benchmarks from Notebook Check so you can get a good idea of what you can expect with performance of this graphics card. So Grand Theft Auto 5, it gets about 108 frames per second fluently on medium settings and 43 frames per second on high settings with a 1080p resolution. Battlefield Hardline, 107 frames per second on medium settings, 50 frames per second on high settings. Dragon Age Inquisition, 72 frames per second on medium, 40 frames per second on high settings. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, 76 frames per second on medium, 50 frames per second on high. So that should give you a good ballpark idea of what you can expect for performance with this graphics card. One of the unique things about this particular model is the hybrid drive. It has a 1TB portion for storage. It also has an 8GB solid state portion, and this is where Windows will store all of those cached files for quick access. So you get that benefit of the performance boost with Windows, and you also get the added benefit of the large 1TB hard drive to store all of your games, media, music, whatever. So notable features, this thing has a 17.3-inch touchscreen display, and it's a 1080p resolution, so you get fairly high pixel density. And 1080p is great for multitasking because one small window isn't going to take up a large portion of the screen. So you can easily bounce back and forth between windows and just display more on the screen at the same time. There's also a backlit keyboard, Bluetooth support, DVD drive. It has a 720p HD webcam, and it's fairly light for a 17.3-inch gaming laptop at 7.5 pounds. And it's definitely on the thin side. It's only about 1 inch thick. There's 2 USB 3 ports, 1 USB 2 port, an RJ45 port, an HDMI out port, and a headphone microphone combo jack. So to conclude, I really like what I'm seeing with this Lenovo Y70. Performance is not an issue. It has that powerful Core i7 processor, 8GB of RAM, and that 960M. Another thing I like about it is it doesn't have that glossy finish, so it's not going to attract a ton of fingerprints. Be sure to check out the link in the description below to get a great deal on this model. And you also read all the user reviews and see what other people are saying about it. Hope you found this quick overview helpful.